All right, welcome to the first ever Behind the Screens podcast. My name is Max. I'll be your host. I am the main founder of Avilo. Avilo is a meeting app where you meet strangers in real life on the map. What is Avilo? Avilo is, let me just run you through it. So, Avilo is where you open up the app. You have the app here and you have people's profiles. So, let me go and show you, see who's around you. This is pretty much it. You open up the map and you see who's around you. So I click on this person's profile and that will take me to their profile. And it's kind of like their Snapchat public profile. You go here, you pick a time, you chat to them, pick a time for meet up for lunch or go for the gym, whatever. You take a selfie in real life and you post that. You post that so you can actually see that people are really meeting. One of the main reasons why I'm building Avilo is because social media apps aren't making us social. They're just spreading the information. I feel like Snapchat and Instagram and TikTok makes us feel so much connected, but it's not actually doing us anything. It's not doing anything for us. There's a quote I wrote down. I don't know who made it. We're more connected than ever, but meeting less. But we're still alone. I think that's a major problem. People just want genuine connection. I want genuine connection. I think you want genuine connection. The people on Snapchat leave you an open, they spam you. Does that really have any real meaning? You talk to your parents. If you're young, you talk to your parents. It was a loud mail notification. You talk to your parents. They will say, why are people sending a photo of their roof? Why are the people sending a photo of a picture up their nostrils? It's so weird. Like you take a photo and it's just down here and the phone's up here. It's crazy. I do it too. So I'm thinking, and I've thought for ages, I had this idea for ages, and it was kind of a meme at start. The idea for a Vilo is an app where you can meet strangers, you can see their rating, you meet up, and then you can rate them at like 10 out of 10 or like whatever. And then I sent a movie of people rating and kind of got the idea from there. But that's pretty toxic, and I realized that wasn't me. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I thought, let's make this app idea last week. I started last week on this project. The frustration is the main point. Step one, episode structure number one. The frustration. The social apps feel busy, but they're so lonely. You can keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, but the person behind the screen is so lonely. Not everyone, but a lot of people are lonely. You go to your Instagram DMs or your Snapchat, you can just keep scrolling. Sure, you might have a few mates on there, but half the people, I got a good story to tell, but half the people won't actually say hi to you in real life, won't actually have a good, meaningful connection. How crazy is that? Okay, here's the story. When I was 14 years old, I'm 18 now, I was so caught up in the social media trap. I was feeling down. I was just stuck. So I thought, I know what the problem is. It's social media. I've always known that social media is a problem. It's a tool. So's AI. AI is a tool, but you just have to use it correctly. So I said to myself, let's just delete all my social media. A few of my mates already had my phone number. So I thought, okay, I've got at least 200 people on Snapchat. A lot of people know who I am. A lot of people snap me. Probably 180 people snap me day to day. So I thought, okay, I'm 14. Delete my Snapchat. Delete my Instagram. I made a story. I'm deleting Snapchat and Instagram. No social media. Here's my phone number if you want to connect with me. Here's my phone number. And guess how many people actually messaged me from that? 200 people on my Snapchat. How many messaged me? Two. So there's a story to my point, method to my madness. that most of social media is worthless, not genuine, pointless. I hope that sinks in with you. You've had a click moment thinking, wow, that is so true. And I hope you can reflect on that. That's one of the main pain points we're solving with Avilo and Behind the Screens podcast. This is called Behind the Screens. I don't know if I mentioned it. I think it's a pretty cool name. Yeah, I hope that's sat with you and you've reflected and you said, wow, this kid is actually pretty smart for 18. Okay, so let me paint a picture in your mind. It's Saturday night. You're laying in your bed and you're messaging a girl or a boy. How genuine is that? Is that really genuine? Oh, feet. Is that really genuine? Memories over messages. I got a good story. I hope she doesn't mind me telling this. We could have just kept messaging, but I drove 6 hours to spend New Year's with her and her family. We could have just kept messaging. We're still good friends. So this app will help you make memories over messages. The reason why I deleted social media at such a young age, I've got it back for your information, but the reason why I initially deleted it, because I felt like something was missing. I looked around and I said, life is so good. Why do I feel terrible? Controversial or not, 90% of anxiety, depression is caused from social media. Let me actually look up that statistic while I keep talking. We don't have much problems anymore. Yeah, we have a little bit of war going on, countries are fighting and stuff, but that should make you realize how long we have left. We could have such a little time left. We just have to sit and think and look what's in front of us and say, wow, life has given me this. And this is pretty cool. This is such a good image that reflects on the idea of memories over messages. Going to that place. Getting a side job because you want to go for a holiday. Working 2 jobs or just taking a break. If you're fortunate enough to have some money and put some money aside, take a week off. You don't have to go overseas. You don't have to go to a different country. Just take a week off. All right, let me look up that statistic. I'm getting off track. The reason why I have a script. How much percentage of depression is caused by social media? I'm guessing 90%. Okay, there's no definite percentage, but the risk is higher for girls with 13 increase in depression per hour use. Whoa, that is the risk. Let me listen to this. Listen to this. The risk is higher for girls with a 13 increase in depression risk per hour of use of social media compared to the 9% for boys. But every single hour you use social media, you're risking 13 to 9% risk of depression. And that stacks up. A study of adults found that TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat users were substantially more likely to report depression symptoms over time, even after adjusting for factors of isolation. I can't remove the social media companies. We can't stop the social media companies. We can limit, find alternatives. The alternative I'm creating and you're supporting will help us bring that depression, suicide rate down. There is lots of mental health companies, and I'll just plug one, Talk to Me Bro. I've got a shirt and I volunteered my time with Talk to Me Bro. Talk to Me Bro, to reduce suicides in Australia to 0. Everyone like that, everyone like me, everyone like you is trying to reach the same goal. Genuine human connection, lower depression, reducing social media, and actually enjoying life. Everyone that's doing good has the same vision, pretty much. I'm really fascinated by that topic. In one analysis, so the source for this, I'm trying to find this, excessive social media use, more than 5 hours a day, was linked to a 2.31-fold increase in depression risk and a 2.05 increase among boys. A lot of things now is a distraction. Now here's where I get the controversial topic, and here's why I have a script, because I might say something I shouldn't. But I think the news promotes the fear. A lot of news right now, headline news, is not genuine. It is off fear. It is pumped up. There's a lot of things you see with missiles hitting a country which isn't actually that country. They've just spread that false news. And false news is illegal, but the people who make the laws own the media companies. It's pretty crazy to think that everything up here, making laws, making the media, running the whole world pretty much. You could say the Matrix, you could say whatever. This is very off topic, and this is probably not what you're clicked on this podcast for. So the idea, so we've gone through the frustration, how social media apps are lonely. The realization, more connected than ever, but no one's meeting. No one's having memories over messages. No one's loving life. Everyone's feeling that something's different. Something's missing. So the idea, what if people met intentionally? What if proximity matters? What if plans were actually locked in? What if meetups were actually verified? And this is where Avilo starts making reality and starts making sense that we're trying to solve the same problem that all of these non-for-profit mental health and everything is trying to go towards, and what the top people are trying to bring down. We are the underdogs. We are the revolution. We are so strong together. You just got to realize that you're so important. Just a quick mindset, motivation. So the build journey, let me run you through the build. I've built some apps before. I've built some websites. I'll show you a quick website. Actually, no, I haven't really scanned it for personal information. But I've built multiple websites. I've had a website agency before, and I've been in the website app making thing. So my friend has made GoonSync. And GoonSync is a mobile app that gamifies nighttime activities and makes it out of a meme and stuff like that. He has made an app which is on the App Store, which is probably one of my main motivations to continue with this app making thing, and he's seeing results, and I, instead of being jealous, I fulfilled my ideas and created this app. So I can't remember when exactly I started. I think it was Wednesday. No, on Monday of this week. Let me pull up a calendar. Monday this week, I started my planning. Today is currently the 6th of March. On the 2nd of March, I started the development progress, the journey, the development journey. The idea, I was sketching ideas on paper, sketching ideas in my head. I knew exactly what it wanted to look like because I've been brainstorming this so long. I've had the idea in my notes for so long. Social media was distracting me. So I just started. I used my friend's success to my advantage, and I got motivated. So I started to build. On Claude Code, I was running through my ideas, we were trialing and error. We had like multiple agents, and agents is just AI personalities that perform a specific topic. So I'll quickly run you through, because this is pretty much about the app, about making and how I made it. So what an AI agent is. For example, I'm an AI agent over here. My whole purpose is to code whatever information is given to me. The information could be Apple Maps. Make people's profiles on the Apple Map clickable, open up their profile, tap to chat. That's the coding agent over here. This agent over here would be the brainstormer. So it's just like, let me finish this story. The brainstormer over here, the user in the middle here would send the information to here. Say, I'd like to make an app that can do this. Put Snapchat, BeReal, Tinder, TikTok, whatever, into one app and make it actually good for humans. We brainstorm my ideas, make all the information, send it all the way over to here to the coding. The person, this agent will talk to this agent, and here's me in the middle, the project manager. I'm managing this project and I'm doing everything in my power to actually make these two agents perform the best. And that's pretty much the design flow in a nutshell. There's multiple agents, there's multiple AIs. AI is such a tool, but don't let it use you. You use AI, don't let AI consume you. There's a lot of Instagrams and things of business opportunities of AI to AI, AI to business, and AI this and AI that. What if we make AI actually work for us and good for us? There's a lot of things. Claude, Anthropic AI is doing a lot of good things for humans. They've said no to military use. They've said no to the US government. OpenAI, who owns ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is being used for military civiliation, military weapons, civilian surveillance. It's pretty crazy. ChatGPT is working with the governments to surveil civilians, to develop weapons, robotics, and stuff like that. Claude AI over here has said no to military use, has said no to surveilling humans. They're one of us. I think that's so good. I just want to touch on how many late nights I've had, how many early mornings I'd go to code at night, go to bed at probably 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, which is really late. I need to be sleeping earlier. I'd wake up at 7. I'd make on Wednesday, Tuesday night, went to bed at 12, and then Wednesday morning I woke up at 7 and wrote a script for my opening script for school captaincy. It's week 5, but it was the first opportunity I could have a speech and spoke to the whole school and motivated everyone and presented it well. So my work-life balance and work-sleep, awake-sleep balance is pretty wacky. I'm getting the stuff done, but I'm so excited. I don't mind if I feel tired and a little bit groggy and a little bit sick. My nose is a bit annoying. My throat is a bit annoying. I don't mind the temporary tiredness. The whole lifetime of fun, engagement, community, authenticity. I don't mind this little tiny pothole here because I have such a bigger journey in the car. A lot of people who come to me and saying they need help, or I've noticed someone just needs a chat, one of the main things I say to them, you're in a car. You're getting from point A to point B. Okay? Point A to point B. You start over here, you hop in the car, you start driving, everything's going pretty well. Everything's going good. All of a sudden you hit a pothole. A rough day. Someone broke up with you. You got fired from your job. Okay? You hit the pothole, boom. You might pull over, check your wheels, check your car's fine. You get back on the road and you keep driving. And this is exactly like today. It's exactly like your life, exactly like your weeks, your months. You've hit that pothole right here. Okay? Yes, you can stop. Yes, you can get some help. Yes, you can do whatever you want. But we get back in this car and we keep driving. That's reflecting on my personal efforts to build something real. I've hit potholes, I've hit errors, bugs, I've fixed everything. All of the costings, I have to work, earn money to afford this AI applications, and because I have such a bigger vision than just a money cash grab. I was just scrolling down and you can see the bigger mission, local businesses or organizations, fundraisers, and personal people and putting money where money needs to go. It's hard to get money because nothing is generating money. But I only just started, so I can't expect money. I just need to make something work and make something people enjoy. Evilo, okay. Evilo becomes real life connection. Real life connection because we're off that Snapchat. We're off that TikTok. We're off everything. And we come onto the app. We want to meet people who just want to have a sandwich, who just want to sit down in the cafe and say, how's it going? We'll go to the gym or do whatever. Evilo becomes intentional social life because when is the last time you met someone on Snapchat and you went to just have a coffee? You went to the pub with them. Okay, the last time you just enjoyed someone you recently met. It's hard to know who you meet is actually good because how do you know about them? They're a stranger. You hear your parents, you hear everyone saying stranger danger. Evilo does this really well for new accounts when they overcome this, but for people who've been on the app, you can see what people write about them. I meet Jackie. Jackie writes that Max is very determined. Max offered to pay for the whole meal, but we didn't allow that. Max is a really nice person. So you can see what other people write about other users. So you can see what you write to your friends or what your friends write to this person here. So thought about stranger danger and everything. And yeah, we actually help people show up as well. When's the last time you've been in the group chat, you've made plans, and that's it? There's nothing really to that madness. This is the method to the madness. We make plans on the chat. Say, hey, let's have a coffee at 12 p.m. Let's have a coffee at lunch tomorrow. Go on the app, schedule for lunch tomorrow. You both accept that. Take a selfie while you're there. So I think I'm doing okay so far. I'm just figuring it out as I go. Realistically, this is the first ever app I fully developed. Made other apps that teaches people how to be a better salesperson and AI training stuff. And I didn't start Evilo because I wanted another app. I started Evilo because I thought, I knew, felt like something was missing from how we actually connect. I think I did write that down somewhere. Yes, I didn't start building because I wanted another app. I started building because I felt like something was missing from how we connect. So my one main piece of advice for you today, as you end this 30-minute podcast, and it's coming in pretty close. If you've watched or listened in your car to all of this, I really hope you enjoy your day. I really hope you've taken something out of this. Let's keep striving for a better future. And if future is not good for you, strive for a better day. Strive for a better morning. Start your mornings good. Just wake up and have a look outside. I'm really lucky to have a nice outside right there. You can see this curl cream right here. But I'm really lucky to have such a nice environment to be around. So I'll leave you with this. Make sure you smile today. Look around and enjoy the world. This is the Behind the Screens podcast. I really hope you enjoyed this first podcast. As we go along, we'll be having people talk about their life, their journeys, and how they meet people and how they go day to day. You'd hear some stories about me. You'd hear some more updates on the app. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this. 31-minute podcast, 31-minute rant. But I'd also be able to look back on this and say, hey, I'm doing good. Enjoy your day.